Alright, thank you for joining. Today I would like to go over Hedera hash graph, otherwise known as HBAR, USDT on the Binance chart. So I believe I did this video a few months ago, possibly a few weeks ago, maybe about a month ago, but let me start by cleaning this up just a little bit here. It looks like I pulled a fixed range from the lows to the high. Point of control, came right down to it, lost it, and we're now back testing it. So let me go ahead and delete a couple of these levels that are no longer relevant. All right, so we have daily levels here, untested, untested. This has been tested. All right. I'd rather put this there. Let's go ahead and turn this off. All right, so the golden pocket daily level, swing failure level up top is still relevant. So going to leave that there. Monthly level still relevant, lining up with the .5 retracement. Or this is not, this looks like a .75 actually. The .5 retracement is here too as well, so this one shifted since we did come down lower, but now it looks like the golden pocket lined up more perfectly with the monthly, so that's actually really nice. .5 is also now lining up with the daily level too as well, so confluence there, and it looks like on the daily we might get this 200-day also lining up with the .5 and daily level, so very big confluence here coming in. If this starts to trade right around here and price manages to move up, and let's just say they intersect at some point, which also intersects with the .5 and the daily level, that would be a very big confluence level, and I for sure will be expecting a bearish reaction off that level leading into a short. And then obviously the next important level is right below it, the daily 5% below. If it's a big enough rejection, you might get a retracement back to this demand zone, right? This is basically a supply and demand zone. As you can see, supply, 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 lost, right? So you can possibly take a short trade, not financial advice, down to this level, about 10% away. So keeping this on there, keeping all of this on there, really. I don't really see a reason to go down to the lower time frames besides just to see what's going on more locally. These levels aren't really important to me. The only thing that is important is flipping this value area low, since this low, into support, because clearly price is reacting off that level, so it is important. And on the 4 hour you get the 200-day lining up too as well. So once you flip this value area low into support, more importantly, once you start flipping this supply into support, then you can start targeting these levels here, right? So I wouldn't really be interested into a long unless we come back down here. Then you get that 16% rise. Or once we flip this supply into demand or resistance into support, then you can target another 11% away to the daily level there. Okay. Now, if we were to hold it a little bit longer, there's a monthly level in golden pocket and .75 lining up 25% away from this demand zone. So that's also a very interesting area to look for a short. And if you do get this short entry, let's go back to the daily level here. And maybe by then, this anchored VWAP will line up with either this level or this level, but still, you know, a short trade here based on the price action could be 10% down to the next major support, or maybe take it all the way back down to this supply demand zone, which is 20% away. So we have a couple key areas to keep in mind, right? So in my opinion, you have this. You also have this level. And then you also have this level here, all right? So a couple key areas. Let's go ahead and don't really need, I guess I'll leave it because it is close enough. 786 with the weekly level up here. Point of control lining up somewhere in between, but the areas I'm really more interested in would be these three levels in terms of a short. A long would be here once you flip this into support, right? Only once you flip this into support, because of right now these are just, in my opinion, this is a no trade zone right here, unless you get a back test, and then you would be looking to long it here, because at that point you would be trading off this support level here, right? So long entry for me would be here or here, short entries here. Aiming for a couple interesting levels, kind of like so. Short entry here as well. And then finally, short entry here, right? As you can see, it's how I marked it out before, so the levels really have not changed at all. It's just waiting to see what will play out. I believe I was somewhere around here when I was doing this TA before, but we haven't had an increase in price. Price just kept on trading lower. We've backtested this supply demand zone, which I did mark out before, so you know that was very accurate. And now we had a reaction. We're starting to move up. So yeah, either waiting for price to come back down and also entering along here would be a good move back to the demand zone. So 1, 2, 3 areas interested in a long. Short, 1, 2, 3 areas interested in a short, right? You can also just pull a couple more levels just to see what's going on. Yeah, so that's very high. Let's go from this high here. It's kind of interesting, but in my opinion, this seems to be the most accurate pull as of right now. You also have a very high volume node. Look at the amount of volume here, which is also lining up with this supply demand zone. So this is going to be a very key area to flip into supply right here, right? Because there's a lot of volume was traded here, as you can see. And that's why we had this back test of supply and price moved down lower, did not get enough follow through to move price higher. High volume node also here as well. So this is confirming this is a decent area to look for a short. And then you have the point of control lining up right here with this SFP daily level. The monthly level could also be an interesting area to short, like I said, because you're at the volume shelf, right? You could fall off, and then you have this little bit of gap to push you down to this daily level. So a lot of interesting levels here. Mark them out on your charts. Yeah, you know, clean it up. So this way, the areas that you are really interested in trading are the areas that you have on the chart, right? And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for joining. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment below of something that you'd like to see me chart. This is actually very good TA. I like these areas a lot. Let me go ahead and set some alerts, actually. Alert there. Going to set an alert here. Also set an alert on here. And I'll set an alert on here, because if we break up and find support, could be a nice move up here, 13%, right? And then I'll also put one more alert here too as well, because like I said, based on the reaction, you could possibly enter this trade and take it up to these key levels here, right? If you really want to, you could target the point of control, and you're talking 60% away. So very interesting. And like I said, like and subscribe. Very good video. A lot of key levels here to keep an eye on. And good luck. Safe trading. Use your stop loss, risk management. Take care, and goodbye.